I'm just going to tell the manager, right? Like, there's nothing that's more frustrating is getting a freaking review.
Oh my God.
And you never even asked, you didn't even give me a chance to fix it.
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
It's turkey sandwich season. Awesome. So this is our roast turkey with smoked cheddar sandwich. And what makes this so incredibly awesome is the bread. We make the hoagies every day. I have the most amazing baker here at Fox and the Hen. Her name's Natalia, and she knocks these out every night, and they're incredible.
They look gorgeous.
So please dig in. So roast turkey, smoked cheddar, pickled onions, sprouts, and basil aioli.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Awesome.
share.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When I eat a sandwich, it's for the bread. Like, everything in between is so important, but if the bread is fresh and good and simple.
If it doesn't match, it can ruin a sandwich too.
Totally.
I think so.
I agree. It's so, so good. Well, I'm so glad to share it with you. It's brand new on our menu.
How often do you change your menu?
I like to think the simple answer is like seasonally, so like 4 times a year.
Okay.
But I usually get an idea and change one thing and then like wait until I get inspired and then change another.
Yeah.
What about you?
I do the same thing. Like my goal is to do 3 to 4 times a year, but I've noticed the full switch is harder on our team since my team's rather small. So I incorporate little at a time.
I'll wait for like strawberries are here and it's go time. You know what I mean? And then my favorite time of the year is tomato corn season.
Okay.
And so I'll like do a big revamp and bring in all those like late summer. Late summer is my favorite time of year to cook. What's yours?
Fall, winter.
Oh yeah.
It's my specialty. Even though I don't like soup. I'm really
At all?
good
No
at
soup?
It. No, actually I don't like soup.
In any form. What about pho? What about ramen?
Oh, you know, I'm not a big fan of ramen. I have been getting into it recently. Pho though is like when you're sick, you go to pho.
I choose pho over ramen. Ramen tends to be so rich, especially with like a tare in the bottom where like all this, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I'll eat a bowl of ramen, but like pho like every day.
That jammy egg is like always ask for extra.
So, who's the chef or mentor who changed the way you cook?
That's a great question.
And I don't think it has to be anybody you know. Like, is there somebody like out there, you know, that just inspires you?
Alton Brown. Honestly, I know it's a big answer. It's like a big name in the industry, and I understand that. But I like the way he explains and breaks down the science. That's how my brain works. That's how I learn, and that's how I can teach my guys. So Alton Brown is one of my favorites. Yeah. But locally and who I've worked under, Taylor Stark. Have to. Wolf Taylor. Definitely learned a lot from him. Learned more the discipline and the rigidness of the industry and what it can be, but then growing up from hotels, I've seen a lot of difference between Michelin and hotels.
Right. So were you at Wolf's Taylor before Briar Patch? Okay. How long were you there?
A year and a couple months.
Okay.
I put in my time. I loved it.
And that high-end fine dining, I mean, they're killing it.
They are. They just got their 2nd star. I'm really proud of them.
I know.
I think that really speaks to the food industry here. I don't think we're quite there yet. Like, we're not up there with New York or Chicago, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a lot of difference in the last 5 years.
My local mentor, Jennifer Jasinski, I worked for her for 4 years, you know, from Rioja to Euclid Hall to Stoic and Genuine. And, you know, she was so wonderful and so important to me as a young cook, a simple line cook, you know, but she taught me so much. And she really, even to this day, I can call her and ask her questions about my business, about my life. And I love it, you know, and I love her and I'm proud of her. And
I think that's great to like have a mentor you look up to like inspire to be like for my guys. So I didn't have that route. I had more of the absent chefs in hotels. Right. Turn and burn, you know, like it just happens. But I definitely figured out what I don't want in a manager and I try not to be that way. Right. So it's a balance though of being respected, a boss, and still carry yourself with empathy and compassion.
Yeah. And I'd say a mentor that I don't personally know that means a lot to me, Will Giardia.
Okay.
Out of, he just came out with Unreasonable Hospitality, but the trail map just came out, or the guidebook.
Okay.
But that book meant so much to me, especially as, I have so many employees and run this business, and, hospitality is everything to me. And, the good food can only take you so far. If people have a bad dining experience, you're smoked in the water.
100%.
And so hospitality all day long, and, and it comes from the top down. And so if I believe in hospitality with every bone in my body, then I think that people will, behave that way.
When somebody says hospitality, what are you looking for?
Well, and I ask this in interviews a lot, explain service versus hospitality. And, the way Will puts it is service is black and white and hospitality is color.
Okay.
Right? Service, yeah, I brought you a sandwich and you ate it and you liked it. But hospitality, you're going to remember.
Yeah.
You're going to remember the feeling that you had. You're going to remember the meal that you had. You might not even remember the food, and that's okay. But you're going to remember that the bathroom was clean and that we opened the door for you, and that your napkin was pink and clean, and so it's just elevating it one more notch.
Awesome.
Food is the easy part. It's everything else that is so freaking hard. And so I think hospitality is just really tying the room together. And getting your team to move as a cohesive unit.
Yes.
From the back, because I preach to my chefs, hospitality is just as much on you as it is on them. And for cooks, hospitality means putting that dish out the exact same every single time. That's how you can affect the customer. And it's important.
Well, I do believe in consistency, and that's how you get the people back. And then how you get the reviews and the nice comments is the service, but hospitality leaning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. What was the moment you realized brunch would become your specialty for you?
Oh, easy. The hours, the lifestyle. I spent my whole life, and I mean my whole life, from when I was 15 until I was 40, working dinner service. I never saw a sunset. I never went to a weekend brunch, nothing like that. I have always been in evening service. And then when we opened Fox and the Hen, this is my life. This is my path.
I started off with brunch at the Art Hotel. Loved it. Loved the hours. Yeah, I would agree with that. Made my way back to dinner. We do dinner and brunch at Briar, so I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
But I think the moment I realized is when everyone dogged on brunch in the industry, brunch sucks. I'm like, I'll sling eggs all day long.
So fun.
I also done a couple of interviews with Food Network. They did deem me Brunch Baddie of Denver.
Nice.
So I'll carry that title.
Oh,
So that's kind of the claim to my brunch.
Yeah.
I've launched a brunch program in almost every restaurant I've been in.
What's something surprising that people don't know about brunch menus?
For me, at least, it's the cross-utilization from my dinner menu.
Yeah.
So because we are a restaurant that does dinner as well, to keep costs down low, I do utilize a lot of the products from dinner to brunch.
I'm going to kind of answer it more what people don't know is brunch, especially brunch/breakfast, people are really particular about eggs and potatoes. And so writing a menu, and I know you're not going to appease everyone, but people have opinions on scrambled eggs and, versus, and so it's really hard. It's hard, especially in the breakfast brunch realm, to make everyone happy. And so it's a challenge.
One of my questions I ask in interviews, especially for AM or brunch, is how many ways can you cook an egg?
What are the folds of the hat, 101 or something?
Yeah. So it's something ridiculous. If they give me a basic 4, I'm like,
Yeah, scrambled
over hard. I'm like, okay, scrambled soft, scrambled hard. What are we doing?
Egg station here is where the cooks strive to get. Okay. That's our most tenured station.
Awesome.
And so when you graduate to eggs here, you're kind of in the zone.
That's it.
And everybody starts over there and works their way up. So it's kind of badass. And again, you're never going to make everybody happy. So and your egg has to be cooked right.
Yeah.
And there's nothing if you're squeamish about eggs and it's wrong, you're smoked. It's over.
So what's your poaching method?
We're traditional.
You're traditional.
Yeah, we simmer a little acidic water and do it.
Just in a pot or okay. So I found this system, a hotel pan, a deep hotel, and then a perf pan on top. Love it.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Still vinegar, all
Yeah.
that stuff. And then taking it out with a fish spatula.
Yeah.
Love it.
We started with the perf method, and especially because you can kind of leave one burner and then you'd have almost 2 temperatures, kind of a roll, right? But we needed the burner back because freaking omelets.
Oh yeah.
Like we only have 6 burners. So we couldn't give 2 to poachers. So then we went back to just classic.
That's it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fine. Like eggs are expensive. And so, but again, my best cook is on eggs right now. So hopefully they don't break 100 eggs a day.
I mean, it's better than the egg prices. What was that, a year ago?
Yeah.
Just now? Like, I think I just did the order at $14 for my case.
Yeah.
And I would remember paying $140.
Totally. You got one for $14?
Well, I get the medium eggs for French toast and my custards.
Wow, I don't have that price. Well, let's dive into that one later.
All right.
Who in the city is doing something right now that excites you? I got one.
Okay.
I went to Heretic for dinner last week.
Okay.
And it totally knocked my socks off. It was so good. It was very Spanish tapas style, and everything was like little 1 or 2 bites, skewered. And the menu, and I love this, one of my favorite, it was super vague. It just said like deviled egg. But really what came out was this whole grand fucking like, bleh, and it was like so fun.
That's awesome.
And so unexpected. And I mean, they must be like the tariffs on imported goods are like insane, right? But like, I can't imagine, but so good. So whatever they're doing and how they're doing it really excites me. It's an open kitchen and they've got like the diner hats on.
It's great. And
like saw some old friends in there. It was really, really fun.
It's awesome. I think the concept I like the most right now is Bao Brew House.
Cool.
Just love the multiple levels. The
R.I.P. Euclid Hall.
I know. I also work too much to go out to eat.
I don't go out a ton, and I live and work in the same neighborhood, so I don't venture hard. But when I do, I'm always happy and proud of myself for doing it. And people are doing cool things. You know, like Denver's definitely evolving.
Like I touched on before, I don't think we're there yet.
Denver's a hard city to run a business. Like,
it's a hard city to please.
From minimum wage to taxes and permits and just all of it. Like so. It's hard to attract talent from big cities. Like what's your motivation if you're from LA to come to Denver when it's more expensive than Boston to live here? You know what I mean? Like, so it's a double-edged sword,
What is the dish with the best margin and the worst?
On my menu, the best margin is our huevos rancheros. It's our number 1 dish. We call it the Beat Bobby Flavos because I went on Bobby Flay and I beat him with my huevos rancheros. So we playfully renamed it Beat Bobby Flavos.
Nice.
And because it's pork green chili and 2 eggs, the profit margin is good.
Yeah.
Like I'm not only am I very proud of that dish, but it's a good dish economically.
I mean, mine's more typical than anything. I think my steak is my loss leader. I do a New York strip pretty high up there.
Cool.
Brussels sprouts are my best, honestly. We just get the jumbo Brussels sprouts, put a lot of love into the chipotle maple glaze, and my profit margin is through the roof on that one.
Totally.
It's also a easy, good sell.
Yeah.
It's a good recovery app. So forgot 5 minutes to drop the pot pie. That's going to take 15 more minutes. Emergency 911, go to table 30. Just keep.
Those are important.
I think those are.
Yeah.
And to adopt the no mentality in a restaurant's hard, but to accommodate, especially coming from hotels, right?
Yeah.
So accommodate guests as much as possible.
Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
You're president of the Denver restaurant industry for a day. What's your first executive order?
I think what I'd want to do is to highlight the local scene in Denver and the local food. So I would make a plan to film and advertise and market all these mom and pop shops to grow the industry and to become more cohesive team.
Kind of like what we're doing today.
100%. 100%.
I love it. My answer to that would be I would like to educate the people on why I go with service fee versus tip.
Okay.
And, I would like to let people know that service fee allows me to legally share the tip that you left on the table with my whole staff. I want to compensate my most vulnerable employees, which are my back of house employees. I want to compensate them fairly. And the wage gap from a bartender to a dishwasher could be tens of thousands of dollars. And so by, using a service fee model versus a tip, so you can't legally share tips with the back of house. If the employee didn't touch a table, you can't legally make the server tip them out. So by doing a service fee, which, it's the same thing, but we just change the word, right? By going with a service fee, we can actually put it into a pile and share it. Like everything's weighted. The bartenders still make a very fair wage, but my cooks, my dishwashers, they're getting paid. Yeah. They don't have to have 2 jobs.
That's great.
And I'm so proud of that. And I think it is so lost in translation of why we do it. It's not, I don't keep any of it. I give 100% of the money back to the people. But by calling it a service fee, I just have options. And it makes the wage gap, it makes it more fair. So I just want to, if I could be the president, I would shout it from the rooftop and explain why.
What is your percentage of your service fee? Like what do you charge?
20%.
20%? Got it. Do you think that's a good middle? Have you seen higher? Have you seen lower?
I've seen higher. I saw higher when I was in LA last, 22. Okay. I think that's, and we looked at years and years of data, right? And most people with good service left 20%. 15 to 20, right? 15 is several years ago, 22 to 20. And, so that was a very thoughtful number. And there's still a cash line. If your server did a great job, you want to leave an extra $5, that goes directly to them, right? Like they don't have to share that. They put that right in your pocket. So again, just calling it a service fee just gives us so many more options.
So do you tip servers on top of the service fee?
Do people?
No, do you personally?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker, dude. If I get good service, and I have a soft spot for hospitality and service. I mean, it's the only industry I've ever known. And so I pay it forward constantly. Yeah,
I think on the other side of things, servers can definitely tell what industry by the tips they leave. 100%. Because I am same. I will tip more, just because I know the hard work that goes into it, and so.
And if I get good service, I'm going to tell you, 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 and I'm going to leave you extra money. And if I get bad service, I'm just going to tell the manager, right? There's nothing that's more frustrating is getting a freaking review.
Oh my gosh.
And you never even asked, you didn't even give me a chance to fix it. And you just want to tell everybody that you I'm here to make you happy. I want to feed you and nourish you and give you a great experience. If you don't say something, I can't help you. Biggest guest pet peeve would be, we have these banquettes, not the one I'm sitting in, but in the other side of the restaurant. And when people come in and put their stuff, taking up a second table, or if you sit at the bar and you set your purse down at the chair next to you, it's a seat. Yeah, seats equal revenue. Keep it close. I have a coat rack. I'll also hold on to your bag for you. Awesome. But I want you to spread out and be comfortable, but not when we have a wait list.
Right.
What's yours?
That's a hard one.
I know, without trying to sound like a jerk.
Yeah. Well, I do think when they say they didn't say something, right? So, I didn't say I wanted this, or send it back the third, fourth time.
It is a hard one, especially if people say, I have an allergy, and then they're like, oh, I can have it in that. That's okay.
I take allergies very seriously, cross-contamination. That's our one oath is to keep people healthy and safe.
Absolutely. What's a dish you wanted to put on your menu, but the rest of your team wouldn't let you?
I kind of get to put on whatever I want. I'm not going to lie. I can answer that. Hold on. Maybe you go first.
Okay. I have this vision of, it's a pasta. This isn't my Bardo days. I wanted to do a riff on a Waldorf salad. Okay. So it was blue cheese and grapes and nuts and angel hair pasta. And I'm probably 12 versions in, and every time everyone's no. And I just keep trying, and I have this vision for it, and it tastes so good. I mean, all the components are right, because I do believe good plus good plus good equals good.
Right.
But something happens when you put blue cheese on pasta.
Just changes things.
I'm not going to give up, though. I'm going to keep pushing.
Okay. So is it that blue cheese pasta combination that's holding it?
And maybe the grapes. I don't know. Sing it out loud.
I think mine would be more of a technical reason, avocado tartare. But all the touches I want to do like the agar pearls and the mousse and the...
Totally.
I don't have time for that.
Right?
I don't have the staff for that either at the moment. Since we are relatively new, we're under a year old. Yeah, so avocado tartare.
I get pushback on technicality almost every dish.
Yeah, okay.
So if we had to do a brunch showdown, you versus me versus you, what dish would you make?
Eggs Benedict.
Okay.
100%.
Like traditional?
No.
Okay.
I like variations of the Eggs Benedict. So I've done a charcuterie Benedict before, and I've actually put smoked Gouda in the hollandaise.
Hell yeah.
Just variations like that. I did Colorado green chili hollandaise. So I'd come up with something fun.
Yeah.
So.
I'd take your hollandaise challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I would make my English muffin.
Oh yeah.
I would start there, and then the Benedict we have right now is kind of a play on like smoked salmon. Like the English muffin, instead of English muffin, we're doing like a little latke. Okay. So we have this like crispy fried potato and two poachers with smoked honeyed salmon. Beautiful. And then like a dill kind of garnished hollandaise.
Awesome. I will say my tater tots and my brunch, they fly.
Cool.
And I cannot keep them.
How do you make your tater tots?
So I boil potatoes. It's really simple.
Like russets?
Yeah. Russet, like get the cheapest potato you can. Yeah. Boil them. I shred them through the robo.
Cool.
Mix it with potato starch and an ungodly amount of butter and salt.
Yeah.
Press it. And I have these little sizzle trays. Just press it down, cut them, and then we just offset into the fryer.
For kind of back to one of the questions is like I tried to make these tubes. Okay. And like I was like doing all the methods, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't nail it. And I don't know. But we do something here. We put the potatoes through, we press it, we cut it, we fry it, and it's like a little nigiri bite with egg salad on top of it.
Oh, beautiful.
It's so fun. What do you have coming up next?
I'm actually judging the Top Taco contest. I'm really excited.
It's so fun.
I'm so excited.
You eat so much food.
Good to know. First judging thing I've done.
Yep.
We're also doing we have a lot of events at Briar Patch right now. So for Pride, we're doing Dogs and Drag.
Cool.
I'm really excited about that.
My favorite day of the month is the first Wednesday, and we do Weenie Wednesday.
Yes.
Because I have 2 wiener dogs, and so we just do hot dogs and happy hour, and we have a musician this time. Okay. And so June 3rd is our next one, but we do it the first Wednesday, and Weenie Wednesday just really makes me happy.
That's great.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing turkey sandwich.
It was
chopping
great.
it up. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. What about you guys? Did we do a good job?
Awesome.
Let's go.